Not a bad find for the day. Old Roman amphitheatre. Funny little side note, that sprinkler just there almost mullered me when I was going past it. I didn't realise it was going like the opposite direction. I had to like bail onto the grass quickly. Slowly plodding along, gonna take it easy today. Still a bit sore after yesterday. 37 miles, quite a big climb today, so it should be interesting. See how that goes. As you can see, it's not very flat around here. Groceries purchased. Not very cheap, but as you expect, it is Switzerland. About 22 Swiss francs for probably I don't know, about 7 items. If you wanted to know why I didn't talk much yesterday, it was partly through the fear of knowing what's to come today and tomorrow and the day after, and following that through Switzerland. Oh, this is bonkers. Absolute bonkers. I've got to walk this bit. I can't get on the bike. I was hoping, sounds silly, to get a view of the Alps up here. Maybe not. Maybe, just maybe, I can see them. I think I can see them. Is that a cloud? Oh, I think that's... Holy crap! I'm going through that, having a laugh. I could... Just over here, I can see the tips of the Alps. I don't know if you can see it or not. Starting to question my whole existence and why I've chosen this trip. Wow. Just stopped for a little bit of shade. Really nice lady walked past, gave me some water. No, it's never nice filming yourself at these points, but I thought it was worthwhile because it just shows you a little bit of the ups and downs of when you do cycle. Is feeling a bit ill or sick at the second. Not like I've eaten anything wrong or anything, just more just too hot. It's like 35 today, and I've been in hotter, but the climbing with the heat is a really horrible combination. I'm only like a mile away from the campsite, but I was like, I just need to stop. Right, on the road again, feeling alright today. Didn't decide to stay just because going to be racing against the weather otherwise, so just going to keep cracking on. So the town I'm going to, I'll put the name below. Can't pronounce half the names of the places here. What a surprise, eh? Me and my pronunciation's always been terrible anyway. But I should be at the foothills of the Alps, or at least 5 miles away from them by the end of today. Thankfully, originally I was looking at a route that was 2,500 feet of climbing on these poor tired legs. I really wasn't up for it. And then I changed, realised I was on road bike on the navigational app, changed it to bike touring. And with the help of a ferry, it's gone down to 1,200 feet, and I've just got hit by a sprinkler. Loads of sprinklers in this country. So I'm quite happy about that. Looks like a really pretty ferry ride. As long as it's still running, it should be okay. I'm not swimming across this lake. What have I got myself into? Jesus Christ! Oh, brother! So pretty up here, it's just phenomenal.
Not the quietest places to try and sleep. Never been to such a ridiculous place to try and sleep. I'll talk about it more in a minute, but just mad. Trains, bells, everything going off all night.
Here we go, I can see it, I can see the route, the final town. Well, wish me luck. Oh God. Well, it's going to be interesting. It's just funny, I was talking to a German couple at the campsite. They're cycling part of this and then getting a train. And they said, oh, the Gotthard sounds terrible. I was like, okay, what's the Gotthard? I don't know what the Gotthard is. They said, are you going for the Gotthard? I said, I don't know. I said, I'm going directly south to Milan. They said, oh yeah, you'll go for the Gotthard. I was like, brilliant. And then some other woman said, oh, one day I'd like to take on the Gotthard, but not today. Not today. I was like, what's the Gotthard? I was like, what are you talking about? So I have no idea what the Gotthard is. Apparently one lunatic, in the German guy's words, said who done it, said it was quite tough. There wasn't much there, but I did find a campsite called the Gotthard. This is without internet, remember? So I think I know where it is. I don't really know what it is and why it's bad.
Did I agree to this?
All jokes aside, earlier, I am absolutely terrified of what's to come. Just so unknown, and got the nervous stomach and everything. Be alright, we'll get there. Just to show that, you know, I'm not going into this completely naive, maybe partly. Still don't know what the Gotthard is, but he'll be okay. How on earth am I going to do this? Oh.
You have a tent with you?
Tent, yeah, everything. It's going to be a hard couple of days. Thank you, you too. See you both later. Getting there. 5.6 miles left of the climb. It's not too bad, to be fair. Legs are hurting, but remarkable views. Just having a little break. Need one of them every few minutes. But I mean, the scenery keeps you going. Just about to go again. I literally only went up the road and hit a wall. I was like, I need to stop, so I found this lovely bit of shade, sat on this tree log, almost forgot my bottle, so it's a good thing I was actually recording, so I probably would have cycled off without it. It's made me feel better. It's about three different pairs of people have gone past, swearing and going, oh my god. And I felt the same when I got to this point. Breeze is beautiful. This last bit's mental. It's like over 10% the whole way. Christ almighty. Final climb's coming up though. Oh mate, this is insane. Go! Ah. Come on legs. See you later.
In the end,
Yeah.
not much to go.
See ya. No. Very slow way, but I'll get there. Have a safe ride. flat. It's flat. It's like massaging the legs. Oh, so nice. Hi, hi, hi. Oh, first time I've been in second gear in about 10 miles. Oh, it's downhill. Ah. Hey, flying down. I think I got it just in time. Put the tent up, it started raining pretty hard. Got all my panniers in now. I guess I'll just have to unpack while I'm in the tent. I'm so happy I made it though. Such a relief. Right, so just going past where I camped, I just went back into the little town there just to go and get some food. Feeling very sore and very tired today, so should be an interesting one. So it's 2,200 feet of climbing over the next 7 miles. Pretty steep at points, 15–16%. Some really nice people at the campsite yesterday. A few Italian guys on road bikes doing a few of the peaks, I think, over the next few days. There's an Australian guy who lived in Germany. It's nice chatting to him. He's just started a few days ago in the mountains, so I take my hat off to him. Started in the mountains must be tough when you're trying to get your fitness up and stuff. So, and can't even think. I'm so tired. I really struggled to wake up this morning. It was cold as well. I was like, oh, I just don't want to move. Almost there. Absolutely another mental climb. Cobbles have taken it all out of me, but almost there. I have made it. Oh, I can't believe I've made it to the top. I have made it to the top. Oh yes, it's done. It is done. Beautiful up here. Got a lovely couple to take a picture of me as evidence that I made it. But absolutely amazing. So happy I've actually made it to the top. What an achievement it feels like. Just yeah, you just feel like you're never gonna make it. And when I'm thinking of how scared I was at the bottom, it's nice to make it to the top. It's like a sense of relief. Sorry for not speaking much for the last 20 to 30 miles, just absolutely shattered, just plodding along. I'm 51 miles now, a couple of miles away from the campsite, thankfully. Looking forward to just resting, probably not going to do anything tomorrow. Right guys, just stayed over the day today at this campsite. I was absolutely knackered this morning, understandably. Quite a funny story really. I bumped into two French guys who I saw. I never spoke to when I was up there, but I saw them at the same campsite up in the Alps, and I just asked them, I had a chat to them, and it's just funny how your stories are quite similar. And this morning, because they're students, they didn't want to stay in Switzerland any longer. It is very expensive. This campsite in particular is very expensive. And so they just wanted to get to Italy, which is within a day's cycle now from Bellinzona. And I went, all right, well, best of luck, guys. I hope you're feeling okay. You know, they pretty much cycled as much as I did. They had all these plans last night to go to Lake Como. And they woke up this morning, they were looking at the closest town in Italy. And I said goodbye to them at my tent. And then about half an hour later, they were still sitting by the rock like, whoa. It just has that impact. It was an intense 2 days. Right, so day after the rest day, just leaving. I pretty much have to leave today, otherwise I'm cutting it a bit fine to get to Milan. Not looking too great. The audio will be worse for the moment, just because I haven't got the mic cover on or anything, as it's going to rain quite a bit today, I think. So I'm going to be pretty wet by the time I get to wherever I'm going. But at the same time, it's only saying like 25 miles. So just take it slowly, hide if I need to. Hello Italy! Not how I imagined the weather would be when I was entering Italy, but I'm in. Good morning. Next day now. Sorry if I didn't talk much yesterday. I didn't realise I hadn't had much sleep in the last couple of days because all the thunderstorms and rain that's been coming through. Last night wasn't much better. The worst thing tonight, or last night, was the campsite was just, it's not really grass, it's like a mud, and it really chucked it down. It's just made my tent absolutely filthy and all the stuff that I've left outside absolutely rotten. So I decided just to book into a bed and breakfast for tonight, and which I just can't wait because it's meant to rain all day again today, and generally be quite miserable. So everything's starting to gradually get wet. It's been multiple days being in a tent of rain, so I think it's well worth it, and it's only like 40 odd quid, so can't really complain. Typical bloody zip brakes. Struggling a little bit here. Got a 2.5 mile climb, which is just horrendous with a combination of rain. Oh, what a day. It's hiding in the shelter of a bus stop for a minute. The sky's getting a little bit brighter, so maybe that's a good thing. Who knows? I just can't believe it's basically been non-stop rain for the last 3 days. Just staying at an Airbnb at the minute. Really been lovely. Last night I slept like a rock. Very tired after the last few days. I'm happy at least I got one dry day in Italy. Been a bit of an anticlimax if I didn't enjoy any of the days of riding. It feels so different, like it's such a different feeling when it's nice and dry, you've dried out all your stuff. It's so much more positive and enjoyable. Another location wouldn't really ride in at night, eh? Might lose your head. Wow. Smoothest surface. Ah. I think it'd be good to ride down here. Right. Always took off. Christ. Everything's still intact, yep. Bit of bushwhacking, eh? Right everyone, pretty much probably the final update for this cycle today. Got about 4 miles left, which is just so bizarre when you really think of it. Like, I'm just listening to some music, plodding along, but looking forward to having 3 nights at a hotel, get this bike packed up. I feel better once that's done. Never done it before, so need to go and source a box tomorrow and things like that, and just get it all packed up. Hopefully I've booked the right amount of packaging and stuff, but worst case scenario you can always just buy more at the airport, even though it usually charges you a bit more that way. But hey ho, you know, it'll be fine. So flying out on Friday, Tuesday today, so a couple of days to enjoy Milan. Right everyone, so checked into Hotel Milan next day now. I had quite a busy day when I first got to Milan yesterday, mostly acquiring this lovely thing to pack my bike in. Went to about 7 different bike shops. Most of them didn't have them, but luckily found one that did. Had to walk about 45 minutes back with it because couldn't get it back any other way. All I did is to get like a subscription to those Lime scooters because I knew I would only be doing like a one-way journey. And while I'm in Milan, my bike will probably be boxed up by the end of today, so it's just an easy way to get around. Right everyone, so just about to go, just packed up all the bike and stuff. All seems to be okay. Got the Sampanias over there, which I'm doing as checked in luggage, and this is what I'm all carrying on, all the electronics and stuff, and a bit of lunch as well. I was going to film just boxing this up, but you would have been watching a very long, confusing, convoluted piece of film. It took me quite a while to pack it up and figure out how to fit it in a box. I've never done it before, but all seems to be okay. I'm just going to carry this now down 4 flights of stairs, which should be fun. And then I'm planning to get an Uber, so hopefully that will go smoothly. A little bit nervous, just first time going to an airport with a bike, but I'm also very happy I'm not getting on a coach and travelling for the next day and a half like I did last year. So there's always that. So it should be all right. Hopefully it goes smoothly. Hopefully things go well. I'm going to start carrying things down in a minute. I'm just going to double, triple and quadruple check I haven't left anything behind. But besides that, just a few bits and bobs to throw away. But most of it I'm bringing back, which is pretty good. So I haven't had to get rid of things because of a lack of space and stuff. I have put a couple of items in here. It does say on EasyJet not to, but we'll see how that goes. It's just a tent and some clothes. Otherwise I'll be paying more for checked-in baggage. I don't really see them having a problem. Everything I've read up online, people say they don't really enforce it, so we'll see how that goes when I get there.